Maybe I should grab my microphone. Maybe I should grab my microphone. Let me go grab my microphone. Hey, good morning. I was gonna say good morning, Instagram. Good morning, YouTube. How are y'all doing today? Today is another day of Vlogmas. So, I'm trying to keep the momentum going. We're recording every single day. I asked a bunch of folks on Instagram and I asked you guys on YouTube to ask me some questions so that way I can complete this question and answer video, and I figure I might as well do the question and answer while I do my makeup and get ready for my work day. So I'm gonna take my dip brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills in Ebony, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows first. I prefer to use an eyebrow pencil, but when I run out, I buy this and the pencil at the same time. So when I run out of the fucking pencil, I don't even go and buy any or buy another one until I finish this dip brow. So that is that. Let me start off asking a question too. Here are some of the responses. Someone said, did you or do you binge watch any TV shows? So I love binge watching TV shows, but my issue is once I start a TV show, I refuse to watch another TV show until I've completed it. So I've binge watched so many TV shows over the summer. You know, Netflix put out all of those black shows, more black content. So I binge watched Moesha, The Game, The Parkers, Half and Half, Sister Sister, Girlfriends, which is one of my all-time favorite TV shows. I think that was all of them. I don't remember if they put anything else out. So I binge watched all of those. I've binge watched Game of Thrones multiple times. I've binge watched House, Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, like any TV show like that I've binge watched. I've binge watched all the CSI Miami, all the CSIs like Miami, Las Vegas. I didn't like the New York one, so I didn't binge watch that one. I've binge watched Criminal Minds. So yeah, I've binge watched shows before. That's definitely not a problem for me. Someone also said, what is one of your favorite songs? Ooh, that's so hard for me. Do I have a, okay, maybe my ultimate favorite song. It's from my favorite movie, Dreamgirls, the musical, with the version with Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson, and Anani Nika Rose in it. My favorite song is the And I Am Telling You, the Jennifer Hudson version. I will sing that shit with all of my might. Sorry if y'all hear them cutting grass outside. They are rudely cutting grass at 11 o'clock in the morning like motherfuckers not asleep still. But yeah, so the song And I Am Telling You by Jennifer Hudson is literally my favorite song ever. It was just so much emotion in that song. And I resonate with it. I conceal with the little MAC, what is this shit called? Studio Finish Concealer in NW45. Someone said, how often do you oil your hair? I try to oil my hair every single day. Do I oil my hair every single day? No, I'd be lying if I said I did. But my intention is to. They killing me Smalls with all this sound. If that's some shiz. The one morning I decide to film something is the one morning they decide to actually do some upkeep to this damn apartment complex. My brows are done. I am hoping that they finish cutting this grass soon. The next question is, how old am I? So right now I am 26 years of age. I was born in 93, so I will be turning 27 in less than 2 weeks. It's so funny when I think about the fact that I'm turning 27, because I remember like turning 16 vividly. I remember turning 18. I remember turning 21. I remember all of these things, and now I'm like 27 years old. And I feel like 27 and 28 are like insignificant ages, honestly. It just happens. So yeah, but yeah, I will be 27. I am no longer a young buck. I'm old, y'all. No, I'm playing. Hell no, I ain't old. I can't be calling myself old because my mom is 55, and I always tell her, you are not old. You are only as old as you try to act. So yeah. The next question is, would you ever get married, or are you already married? So no, I am not married. Would I ever get married? I used to want to be married. I had a whole life plan. Like, I was supposed to be married at 27, so that way I could start having kids at 30, because I wanted to spend like 3 years of just time with my husband. But as you can see, that didn't work out. But would I ever get married? I would get married if the circumstances were right. As I've gotten older, the appeal of marriage is just not there for me. It just honestly seems like slave labor. It just seems like slave labor, and I would never sign up to do that shit. But I would do it if my man had money and we could afford someone to come and take care of the house. But then at the same time, I don't see the point in getting married, because I don't want to combine my finances with anybody unless you're rich. And then I also don't want kids anymore. So there's not really a point in getting married. I would probably be like Oprah and just have like a long time stay. That was this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium Dark Amande. I'm assuming that's what that stands for. And then I'm gonna try, God be with me, because I'm trying to scoop whatever is left of this Laura Mercier medium deep translucent powder, but it's like nothing in here, and I don't know if I could take this top off to get in here. No, I don't think I can. So I'm basically putting no powder on my face right now, but like pretending that I am. I definitely need to go and buy some more of this. Yeah. Someone said, I don't know whether to start off with coils with curl at the tip or twist, then let it lock. So I'm assuming you basically just want the look of the curly ends. And I can tell you that my hair started out with curly ends with my 2-strand twist. And as you can see, I no longer have curly ends. So people go into the lock journey thinking their hair is going to do exactly what they want it to do. And it's not. Your ends could stay curly, or they could simply just lock up. Some people comb out their ends so that the ends can remain curly. I think it's a cute look, but I think it's too much maintenance, and it's too much worried about the aesthetic instead of worrying about the actual health and longevity of your locks. Someone asked me, am I single? And the answer is yes, I am single. I do not date. I am currently just focused on myself, focusing on bettering myself, saving money. I want to purchase a house within the next 3 years, so I'm just focused on saving all of my coins, not trying to be out spending unnecessary money to deal with men and their bullshit. So yes, I am single, and I am not looking, that's for sure. Another question is, how did you get your hair to lock? How did you get your lock to grow so thick? I'm assuming how to get my locks to grow so thick. I I didn't do anything. It's literally just the way my hair is. I started with 113 locks, and my loctician combined a few of them along the way, and I now have 104. I honestly think she combined another one, so I may have 103, but I didn't do anything special to get my hair to lock so thick. As you can see, if you go back all the way on my Instagram page, I have always been documenting my hair journey. My hair is just thick. That is literally just what it does. Someone said, what do you put in your hair to keep it so moisturized? I use either rose water or Spirit Loves Lock leave-in conditioner, and then I put an oil on it, and that's what I do every day to moisturize my hair. I think the thing with locks is to just be low maintenance and just let them do what it is that they are going to do. Did I shed a lot of hair? No, I don't think so. What made you decide to lock your hair? Honestly, I moved to a new state. Texas weather is horrible. It was horrible on my natural hair. I didn't want to do much to my hair. After I did that big chop in 2017, I became completely lazy with my hair. It wasn't like the first big chop where I was like young, had all this time, and I could just focus on my hair solely. I was working more. I was doing classes as well, and I just didn't have time for my hair. Plus I started dating, and I didn't have those nights to just sit in the house and, like, you know, watch my TV and play with my hair. I was always going out, or I was spending the night at somebody's house or just something, and I didn't have time to do my hair. And so I came out here, moved to Texas, and I realized I don't want to deal with my hair, and there's nobody out here to braid my hair, and I don't know how to braid my hair. So I just was like, you know what, let me go ahead and lock my shit. Another question is, can you keep your starter locks braided under wigs? Oh, she said, can keeping your starter locks braided under wigs cause them to be thinner? Sis, I don't know. I don't wear wigs. I've never wore wigs. And I have not braided my locks too much, only to do like a braid out. So I'm not 100% sure. How long did you wait until you got your first retwist? That's hard for me to say because the first 3 months of my hair, of the lock journey, I was not documenting it because I wasn't sure if I was going to stick with it or not. So I can't say exactly, but let me see. I attempted to retwist my own hair twice or so. So I want to say maybe I did the first retwist after, what, 3 or 4 weeks. And then I went to a loctician at 2.5 months. And then ever since then, I've just been going every 4 weeks. This is the first time I have held out for longer than 4 weeks for a retwist, whether I'm doing it myself or going to a loctician. Someone asked for words of encouragement for beginner locks, and they put a sad face. And I just want to tell you, do not give up. Just stick with it. Hold on, I can't do this and talk. For beginner lockers is just to stick with it, because there will be points in time where you feel like your locks are ugly. You will feel like they're not locking how they should be, or they're not locking fast enough, or they are locking weirdly. You may be comparing your journey to everyone else's, looking at all these top posts and all of the lock hashtags, but just remember that everyone goes through that ugly phase. Everyone, well, not every, I can't speak for everyone, but me personally, I did doubt my journey for a while. I thought it wasn't going to work out, but as you can see, my hair is locking. Even now at 8 months, 8 months locked, my roots are basically just loose. Like if I were to wash my hair, it just goes into an afro, honestly. Like it doesn't look how mature locks look. And I think that's important to keep in mind, that your hair won't mature for, I want to say, what, like 2 years? So it will be a a battle, it will be a journey, but I think it's worth it. And I think that baby lockers should just stick to it. I still feel like I'm in the baby lock phase, honestly. How can you describe your 2020 in one word? It's hard to describe it in one word because my 2020 has been good. It's been good to me financially and as far as my spiritual growth, but it has been bad to me as far as losing out on relationships and losing family members. So I would just say that 2020 has been I can't even say eye-opening because that's 2 words. 2020 has just been a challenge. Honestly, it's been a challenge for me. So I know everyone hates 2020 and it's definitely been not the best year, especially since my grandma passed away a month ago in 4 days, so a little over 3 weeks ago. I've ended a 2-year relationship as well. But I moved to a new state, started, I wouldn't say started a new job, I just transferred locations. But transferring locations has helped me as far as my name in the company goes. I've gotten recognized by a lot of the higher ups, so that's good. New environment. I got my first apartment by myself. I've had multiple apartments before, but I always had a roommate. So this is my first time having my own apartment. So yeah, 2020 has just been a challenge. What am I currently doing in life? I'm currently fucking surviving. And now, I'm sure you mean like career-wise or job-wise. I don't really have a career. I have a job and I'm not afraid to admit that. I feel like a lot of people think like you should have everything figured out, and I don't have everything figured out, honestly. I have a job. I work for a very popular aerospace company. I work in security in this company, administrative security basically. So yeah, that's as much as I'll say. I don't really like talking about work too much because like I said before, it's just a job, it's not a career for me, so I wouldn't go too deep into it. How long did you dye your locks, and do you think when do you think is a good idea to dye your locks? I dyed my locks almost 2 months ago. I was about 6 months locked. Do I think it's a good, I don't think it's a good idea to dye your locks. Honestly, I regret it because my hair is like so dry now, and I feel like it messed up the actual locking process and what it was naturally going to do. So I think if you are going to dye your locks, you should probably wait at least a year and a half until your locks like start to mature a little bit more, or just dye your hair before you decide to lock, honestly. I wouldn't suggest doing it as early as I did. Like, let me show you guys. I be looking crazy when I take my freaking my scarf off. Like, I can't wait to go back to black because like, what is this? Let me go ahead and spray my hair. Got some hair on my lip. I think today may be a hat day. Ouch. And then like my fingers be getting caught in my shit. Ugh. See, like, I don't be knowing what to do with it when it gets to this point. Like, I be looking crazy. Let me just show y'all. And then my hair is too short to pull it all back into a ponytail, like I would want out. And that hurts when I do that. Like, I can't put it all in a ponytail because the front just pops out. So I think, yeah, today might be a hat day. It might be a hat day. So yeah, give me a second, guys. The last question that I got was actually a question I just got on YouTube on one of my vlogs, and the question was, what do I do to get in touch with my spiritual side? Or let me get the question exact. I would love to hear more about how you connect ancestrally. And so this is hard for me to say because I'm still getting into it. I personally did not grow up religious, so I didn't actually, or I still don't believe in religion. I'm moving more towards spirituality, and after experiencing the death of my sister last year, I started to pray a lot more. I feel like I pray to her and I talk to her and I ask her for guidance. And then with my grandma passing away 3 weeks ago, I started to talk to the both of them. And that is as far into the spirituality as I have gotten. I need to do a lot more research, so I can't really sit and tell you guys or try to coach you guys on what to do because I am still learning. I just know that when people pray to God, I am praying to my sister and I'm praying to my grandma for guidance at all times. I'm thankful to them. I talked to them. So that's all I can say for speaking to my ancestors. But yeah, you guys, that is it for this little get ready with me Q&A. I am going to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with my hair. I have about an hour before I need to leave for work. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing, and commenting, and I will see you in my next video.